Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. On today's video I will be discussing the trade that we took yesterday here on the 33.7k here, and since getting this perfect retest of the symmetrical triangle, we right away moved up very quickly, and right now we will be discussing all the levels that you should be paying attention towards in order of course to crush the market as well here. As well, we will be going over of course the parallel channel that we're currently getting created here on the 30-minute time frame. We will be going over the 4-hourly candle breakout here of the symmetrical triangle. As well, we will be going over the daily candles where we're right now seeing a major move getting in towards us, since we have been seeing all kinds of signals coming towards us that the volatility will be increasing anytime soon here. So if this sounds interesting for you, make sure to right away smash up these likes here. And guys, let's go for the 300 likes on this video, since we have been providing you guys a perfect entry target over here, and I am currently already up 15% on my trade here. It would be amazing if you right now can be smashing up these likes here. Let's go for the 300 likes. Only take a few seconds every time, and with this out of the way, let me go right away into the video and let's start off discussing of course our trade. So what I first of all already did here is put my stop loss in profit. So if we're right now going to see a fake out towards the downside, guys, my stop loss will be always in profit. So I have literally zero risk, of course, of trading this one towards the upside. Because if we're going to decrease and of course go back towards maybe the 30k here or so, I will be getting already stopped out here in profit. So for me, it doesn't matter how we're of course going to behave ourselves from now on. Of course, I would like to see the price increase so I can reach my take profit rather than a stop loss here, but already I do think it's very important to trade with the least amount of risk here, and I'm currently doing that because I of course enabled this stop loss here in profit. So that's already a quick update here about my trade here. As well, we'll be discussing the 30-minute time frames real quickly, since we have been starting here a beautiful uptrend over here. So you can see right away the 30-minute time frame has been starting a beautiful higher low structure together with a higher high structure. And yeah, together this forms this clearly forms a parallel channel here towards the upside. This parallel channel has been seeing some very interesting things right now unfolding here, since we have been creating as well on the 30-minute time frame a lower high structure over here, what could be maybe resulting in a resistance line that we have to be breaking in order to continue higher. Of course, you can clearly see as well high low structure as well getting created here. So maybe we're forming once again some kind of a pennant, some kind of an pattern right now on the 30-minute time frame. But you just have to give it a little bit of time here, because yeah, I do expect that we're creating something like this over here right now, some kind of a symmetrical triangle over here, and this can be maybe potentially breaking out anytime soon here. I should highly anticipate to see this breaking out towards the upside, since of course we have been starting an uptrend towards the upside, and then of course it's just more likely to see a breakout as well towards the upside. So yeah, looking forward towards where this will be resulting towards, and I'm personally, of course, already pretty excited about it, since we're as well clearly in an uptrend here. And as long as we're in an uptrend, I do want to be remaining bullish. And of course, maybe the lower time frame can be shifting a little bit here. But if I'm looking to higher time frames, I truly do expect Bitcoin to move up higher. And it will be going in towards it in a second here. So as well, what you can see over here, our trade setup that we took yesterday here, we announced it, of course, on our Twitter page like promised. We announced everything here. Okay, my Bitcoin long is right now active with a 1% stop loss, 6% take profit, so 1 to 6 risk to reward ratio as well. I was updating you guys about this one. Okay, it looks to be that we're getting a perfect retest. Make sure to wrap in your seatbelts, because we're about to blast off here. So yeah, was also looking particularly good here, and since then we have been of course increasing very quickly in valuation. So if you want to be staying up to date about these updates as well here, make sure to follow me on Twitter at Rover CRC here. So let me go further into the chart here, because let me discuss the things that we should be looking and should be paying attention to right now here. So our stop loss is already in profit, our stop loss is already in profit, so this is not relevant anymore. So if we're going to decrease the valuation right now, I have literally zero risk, of course, with taking this trade right now here, and I do think a risk-free trading is one of the best strategies to be profitable. I will be still waiting for my price target getting reached here, since I do expect to see this target getting reached here, since we have been not only seeing this breakout on the 1-hourly candles, but as well on the 4-hourly candles, but I will be going into that in a second. But let me set up a Fibonacci here. to identify some levels here that we should be paying attention to in order to break, and in order, of course, to say if we're bullish or bearish. So you can clearly see over here, swing high to swing low here. We set up this Fibonacci, and you can see the 0.618 major level of resistance. We are running in towards it right now, and we are getting rejected by it as well right now here. So previously, you can clearly see the 0.5 was the struggle of the breakthrough, and since we were, of course, seeing this beautiful one hourly candle printing, we absolutely smashed through it, and unfortunately we found resistance on the 0.618 here. So Fibonacci, of course, very important to look at. The 34.4k is the level that we have to be closing in one hourly candle above, $471. So yeah, if we will be seeing a one hourly candle close above that level, it can be, of course, quite volatile because we can be starting to move up very quickly. So make sure to pay attention towards that level here. You can see as well the lower size has been providing us very good entry prices here. Golden Pocket providing us resistance, Golden Pocket providing us support. I mean, the Fibonacci is a very important metrics to look at, a very important tool to have here, and of course to use to determine if we're going to run into our support of resistance. And right now it clearly looks we are running in towards resistance, and this could be maybe spelling some trouble, but we have been already testing it approximately 6 times here. So I do expect if we're going to see maybe another touch on it, that we can be rather break through it anytime soon here than later here, because the more times you're going to test it, the more likely it will be that you're going to break through it as well here. So yeah, it looks healthy. I will be remaining my trade here towards the outside. I will be not closing my trade yet. I will be not taking profit yet here on my $80,000 trade here. I will be trying to write this towards my take profit area. Maybe I say maybe, but I will be taking more profits along the way up here if I'm seeing a major resistance target getting reached here. But of course, if seeing so, I will be for sure updating every one of you guys. I mean, I can't wait to see how this will be ending. And as well, our take profit as well combines here with the top here of the Fibonacci, the 35.9k here. So I literally can't wait to see how this will be resulting here. And let me go into the 4 hourly candles. So what are we seeing in the 4 hourly candles, guys? Because on the 4 hourly candles, it's as well looking pretty interesting. Since on the 4 hourly candles, we have been forming a downward slope resistance line here, an upward sloping support line as well here, and you can clearly right now see here, of course, we are not lacking of touch point at all. So it's a pretty significant pattern. And we broke out towards the upside here, and this looks quite bullish here, since of course closing 4 hourly candle will be outside of it, retesting it, move up, and right now we can be potentially, of course, look for these higher price targets getting reached here anytime soon. So yeah, I do feel pretty excited about this one. The main thing that what I do want to be discussing here is just the breakthrough of this resist line here. This was holding us back here for approximately 20 days maybe here or so. It was holding us back for approximately a month, and right now we broke through this resistance target, but was holding us back here for approximately a month. And this could be maybe signifying that we're going to finally see some moves towards the upside getting created here. But I don't want you guys to be overexcited here, because where we are right now seeing, of course, a bullish breakout, I am seeing as well a very bearish thing right now playing out here. So I'm seeing here on the RSI a higher high getting created here. And I'm right now seeing a hidden bearish divergence here, because we're creating a higher high on the price chart, but we're creating a higher high on the RSI, but on the price chart, we're still forming a lower high. This is resulting right now as well in a bearish divergence. We can be for sure invalidating this one very easily, but I mean, I do want to be raising the awareness that we are just right now seeing a bearish divergence, and that it is not straightforward that we're just going to increase the valuation. There can be some bumps in this road here. We can see some downwards pressure coming in still, since of course a bearish divergence is getting formed here on the 4 hourly candles here. So as well, thing that I'm currently seeing on the 4 hourly candles here is, if I'm enabling the EMA ribbon here, is that we are trading above it. And generally speaking, once we're trading above it, it tends to provide us very good support here. So here it was providing us resistance, but if we're going to decrease, it could be helping us to spell maybe some more support in towards the chart. So that is of course quite exciting, and that is, of course, as well very beneficial for all the holders of Bitcoin, and for all the people that are right now as well in the trade here, because yeah, the more support that is below us, the more better it is. And yeah, I do think that we can look rather bullish at this chart here. To look at the MACD here, I'm not seeing anything interesting, to be honest. I'm seeing just a healthy chart here. I'm seeing higher highs getting created here. I'm seeing higher lows getting created as well here. So yeah. Not a lot of special things right now playing out on the MACD. But then let me go in towards the daily candles here, where we have been starting to set a very, very interesting chart here. Because on the daily candles, of course, we have been already looking quite a well here towards the RSI resistance line here. We've been already approaching this chart here for approximately 3 months ago or so. We have been, of course, saying this first here on the channel since we got the third touch point over here. We were already informed about this one. And since, of course, we have been not seeing a breakthrough of it yet here. But it looks to be that we're, of course, right now extremely close here as well. If we're looking to the money flow has been in a downtrend as well here. And of course, if the money flow can be breaking through this resistance target, this could be, of course, resulting in a move towards the upside as well. Of course, if the RSI can do so, this can result in a move towards the upside. But we can be as well see a rejection from this point on, of course. And if we're going to see a rejection, we're for sure going to move a little bit lower here for Bitcoin. But as well, if you're looking at the bullish bands, guys, we are seeing, of course, that the volatility on Bitcoin is decreasing, and you can see it on several indicators. But as well, you can see it on the Bollinger Bands, because on the Bollinger Bands, we are closing in ever so slightly towards the price action, and it is just making some kind of a squeeze. And the last time that we were seeing a squeeze, the bull market kickstarted. And you can see over here, we squeezed there in the Bollinger Bands. There was absolutely no volatility in the market. And since we squeezed it towards it, we broke out. And yeah, the rest is history, of course. We all know what happened after that. We broke out and we, of course, started the bull run officially. Right now, we can be maybe starting the second run anytime soon here. I do expect that we can be starting it anytime soon. We are squeezing in ever so slightly here, and I can't wait to see how this will be resulting. And this can be maybe resulting, of course, in higher prices getting reached here. And of course, if we're going to right now see the squeeze playing out here, it could be moving up very quickly here. So make sure to be prepared here. We're seeing the money flow, of course, in a downtrend here. As soon as this starts to break, guys, we're going to see massive moves getting started here. As well, if we're looking at the MACD, we know that we're seeing a bullish divergence on the MACD. As well, if we're looking at the RSI, we know that we're seeing a bullish divergence on the RSI. What is likely to play out? I do think that there will be a lot of volatility, since as well, of course, we're seeing all these, first of all, bullish divergences playing out here. As well, we're seeing out that we're squeezing, we're coming closer and closer towards a breakout on the money flow. We're coming closer on the breakout on terms of the RSI. The bullish bands is squeezing in here. The volume is decreasing here. This is, of course, quite interesting, and we could be looking for a massive move getting created here. So yeah, I just want to be telling this once again to everyone who is right now watching here. Be prepared. I do think that we rather want to be looking at a bullish structure after a volatility move that is about to come here than a bearish structure. Since I'm seeing so many bullish divergence, I do expect the trend to base back towards the upside. So yeah, you have a lot right now, still some time to accumulate your positions. I'm already working on it here on Bybit. You can be joining us as well here on Bybit. To sign up here in the link in the description would be amazing if you're going to do so. But yeah, with that out of the way, guys, let me finish off the video here with discussing the Bitcoin dominance chart here, because on the Bitcoin dominance, we have been creating as well very significant ascending triangle. We have been creating a high over here, a low over here, a high over here, low over here, and this is resulting currently in an ascending triangle. This ascending triangle can for sure break out both direction, but I will be accumulating more altcoins at this current stage here, since we're trading in an ascending triangle over here, because ascending triangles are very typical continuation patterns. And a continuation pattern tends to break out towards the direction that it is, of course, first started towards. And of course, we clearly started in downtrend, and then we started an ascending triangle. So after this, I do expect to see a breakdown of it rather than a breakout towards the upside. So I can't really wait to see where we're heading towards. Personally, looking very, very forward towards it. Hopefully, we can be seeing a breakout anytime soon here. But once again, guys, we'll be keeping everyone up to date here on the Twitter page. So make sure to follow me as well over here. So this was already it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and peace out, everyone. Goodbye.